If you are drawing support and resistance like this, you are probably doing wrong. Let me show you how professional traders actually identify levels that actually matter. First things first, let's start with a higher time frame and let's identify the zone or the level where the price are trading at the moment. So the price at the moment is trading around $4,340 per ounce. So let's start to analyze our chart about $200 above, let's say in this level here. That's about 4,600 per ounce. That's a good level for us to start. Let's just go a little bit higher. Let's be a little bit more greedy. 4,771 is going to be our highest resistance level. And for the lowest, let's put, I like this level here. Yeah, and I'm going to explain you why I will use this level. Can you see this little rejection here on a daily candle with this little support? So the reason why I like this level is, look, the price had a little bit trouble to go through this resistance before, and also the price when went down found support at this level. So for me, it's a quite strong one. So let's only analyze our price between these two levels. Let's move to a lower time frame. I like to do on the 4-hour charts. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see which levels. So bear in mind, I like to have colors for my resistance and support levels. So I like to use different colors for my support and resistance. For the daily levels, I normally keep yellow. They are quite good. For support zones, I like to keep green because normally where the price goes up. And for resistance level, I like to keep red or orange, some color that, but you need to be careful with all the colors of your candles to not make it quite a mess. Support is an area where buyers have previously stepped into the market and prevent from price to fall any further. Look at here. This is an example of support. But for me, the support has to be at least 3 touches. As you can see, 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. This is a valid support zone. Resistance works in the opposite direction. This is where the sellers have repeatedly pushed the price lower. Again, note it's not one exact price, it's a zone, and I will show you soon what it is a zone. Let's find imminent resistance here. These work well for me as a resistance. You see 1 rejection here, 2 here, 3 here, and if you look behind, look at this beautiful rejection here. Many beginners think support always hold. It doesn't. Every time price tests support, some buyers leave the market because they think they're gonna be stopped out. Eventually, sellers become stronger and support breaks. Let me show you this example. Here now is a resistance, but previously was support. Support become resistance, resistance becomes support when the price breaks. So you see the price hold here, and this is a clear example of a zone. You see, because the price went a little bit below that my line and went back. So this I will show you what zone it is. But look, the price, the support hold here before, moved the price up, and then when the price got down again, buyers got exhausted, left the market, and the sellers got stronger, and the price broke what was the support. Now that we have our 4-hour level, let's go to an hour chart and narrow down this a little bit. Let's see what we got here. I do like to use purple for an hour support and resistance because they are important, but I don't take as much importance like the 4 hours support and resistance. Again, they are very important, but you see the strength of the line. So normally I got stronger, thick lines for 4 hours, and for the 1 hour is slightly a little bit thinner. So let's identify all the support and resistance on the an hour chart. So what we got here, we got another one here. Let's see, 1 touch, 2 touch, and let's see, yeah, 3 touch. That worked for me. And we got a little bit, no, that's too choppy, that's too messy. I don't like that as an hour support. This one, that's a good one. Rejection here, 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 another one here, another one here. That's a very good an hour. So now we're gonna talk about zones. Okay, let's identify our zones. So I'm gonna use let's see here. This is a sample here. Okay, zone for me is something like this. As you can see, the price have multiple touches on the support zone, but you see all these wicks and whipsaws here. So for me, this is a zone because it's not like a perfect touch every time. Let's identify another one as well. Here, it is another zone for me. If you pay attention on these levels, you see here as well, the price not did completely touch our line, but you see the price touch the line here, touch the price line here, but reject just before get to the line. So because this is a whole zone different than this touch here, that was a perfectly smooth touch. So you can see this other one here come very close because the price rejection, the support and the resistance rejection is not actually an exactly number, is approximately number, is an area. I normally trade on the 4 hours, an hour, and a 15-minute chart. So I always look on my trends on the 4 hours, and I look for support and resistance zones on an hour, and I try to find my entries on the 15-minute chart. Sometimes I go to the 5, but if you are the sort of trader that like to trade on an hour chart, 30-minute chart, and 5-minute chart, so I recommend you to find support and resistance on the 15-minute graphic charts as well, just to narrow down more the price. Here's another common mistake. Some traders buy every time the price touches support. Every time price touches support, they buy. Instead, wait for confirmation. A bullish candle, higher low, RSI confirmation. Support tells me where I want to pay attention, not where I blindly enter the trade. If you buy just because the price touched support, you're probably gonna lose all your trade. You're gonna lose your money. Trade is about confidence, is about confluence of information. You need to have your primaries, you need to have your secondary indicators. Everything needs to be completely working together before you actually buy or sell a position. Always be sure that is a good setup. Okay, folks, just to finalize here, remember these 4 rules. Support and resistance are zones, not exactly lines. The more times a level is tested, the weaker it can become. Old support often become resistance and vice versa. Always wait for the confirmation entering a trade, not just entering a trade because the price touched the resistance or touched the support. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to talk next. I will go back to this chart probably to talk about trend lines, the major trend lines, the minor trend lines, which trend lines you should be looking before take your trade. I see you guys in the next video.